Hey guys, sorry about that. I got kicked off unexpectedly, but we're actually almost done anyways. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel. I'm going to go over that last part again that we got cut off doing, and I'm going to show you the bridge, and then we're done. So let's go over that. So I'm going to make sure you guys can see me. Cool. Let's see YouTube. Awesome. Hi, Magic Forest. So cool. I'm glad that it's working. And Facebook, if you can see me, let me know. Cool. Okay, so that last part that I was showing you. Okay. All right, so that very last part that I was showing you guys is the little lead part. So we go. Right, so octave on the 7th fret, 5th string. So 7 to 10, 9, then 5. So go ahead and try that part really quick. Again, they are tuned down. I am in standard. Okay, so let me know if you guys can see. Awesome. So let's go over that one more time. Make sure you can see this. Okay. All right, so the octave. Then we're going to do this other part that's a little more complicated. So I'll show you one finger at a time, and then we'll put all the octaves in. So I'm starting with, I'm going to use my pointer just because we use that octave. That's what we're going to do. So I'm starting with 3, 2, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 9, 7, 9, 10. So. And again, I try to see this as a pattern because otherwise it's a little lengthy. It's a little lengthy if we don't do that. So let's try that again. I'll make sure you guys can see the guitar. Cool. So we had. Right, so going from 7 as our main note, 10, 9, 5, 10, 9, then 3, 2, 3, 5, 7, 5, 7, 9, 7, 9, 10. And that's it. That's that whole part. Awesome. So thank you guys so much. I'll go over the bridge too, actually, really quick since we got cut off. If you need any of those other parts, remember this lesson will be online so you can see it. But let's go ahead and go over that bridge because it's got a really cool part to it. And then we're going to go an artificial harmonic or a pinch harmonic. So we go, or sorry, that would be an artificial harmonic. But I'm going to do this. So I go. And then it stops. So it's really simple. Again, just like the other part, I'm just sliding a power chord, G to F sharp. So I'm going. So 3 to 2, and then one more on F sharp. So G, F sharp again. So sliding it. When we slide, it's like someone pushed us, right? Do not pick your fingers up off of the guitar or you lose all the sustain and you lose that sound. So we do it 4 times and then we just end with. And that is the entire song. So I hope you guys enjoyed this song and this lesson. Please leave comments with other lessons you want to learn. Sorry about getting kicked off there for a second. Thank you for hanging in. I'm going to give you guys this link one more time to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So make sure you click that bell, get those notifications. And now I'll take some questions. So feel free to ask. Awesome. Thank you. So how long have I been playing? I have been playing, I think it's like 12 years now. I've been playing for a minute. I think it's really fun though. I pretty much quit everything when I started playing. So I always felt like I started late because I wanted to start when I was like 5, but I have a lot of fun with it, and I'm really glad that I stuck with it. I think it's the best thing ever. So let me make sure Facebook is there. I'm going to try to grab your guys' questions. So yes, this link is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So make sure that you click this link, subscribe to our page. We have new videos every day, and we're doing topics, everything, like all types of music, all genres of music, tons of warm-ups, tons of exercises. Make sure you check this out. Okay. What type of music do I play and listen to? I play a lot of shred stuff, and I listen to everything now. I used to be, I don't know, more just like only metal, but now I like everything. I think that's one of the best things that I ever did was kind of open up my mind to liking more than just one thing. But I also can't help it. I love the shred stuff, so that's hard for me. What do I listen to mostly? I listen to lately, I guess just anything. Lately, I've been trying to get more inspired to do more solo guitar stuff. So I've been listening to a lot of jam tracks and solo lead guitar players. I like anything from Paul Gilbert and Steve Vai to Cacophony and all those guys. And Andy Timmons, all of them. But I mean, I guess what really got me into stuff was I actually started with like Blink-182, and then I changed and I liked Nirvana, and then then I was all about Jimi Hendrix and Cream and Band of Gypsies and Led Zeppelin, which I still think are all awesome. And then that pushed me into like all the metal kids in my high school. We're listening to Children of Bodom, and I liked Children of Bodom, Metallica, and Megadeth, and then that led me to all the shred guitar players. Okay. Is this a song you're illustrating? So Virgil, I think that you came in late. I had this video is in 2 parts because unfortunately I got kicked off the program that I used to stream while I was doing it. But this song is by Static X. So this song is called "The Only" by Static X. Which I'm guessing was a request by you guys. So thank you. Send in your requests. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys this link. So Facebook, I gave this to YouTube. This is going to YouTube and Facebook at the same time, so you're getting the same content. But this is a link to subscribe to our channel, so please check that out. Let's see. And if you're sending in questions on Facebook, it just takes a little longer. I'm so sorry. But yes, fill in your questions. So here you go. Awesome. So I hope that helped. Orianthi is good. She seems to be doing a lot lately, which is cool too. So I think that's the coolest thing that I learned is just appreciating everything. I think everybody's good. And I think there's something to learn from everybody, which is really cool. Even people that are just starting out, sometimes they come up with things that you're like, they just see things differently. So that's something that's really cool. And I always recommend jamming with someone that is better than you or different. Somebody really different. Like I've said before, I do these online guitar videos with my fiance, and he played in a band called I Wrestled a Bear once, and he does all these really weird noises. So if you've heard them, you know that he does like really weird noises. And I was never like that. I was like a nerdy, went to school, like shred guitar, went to guitar school kind of person, and I wasn't as experimental at all. And when we started writing stuff together, and we put them up on YouTube, but we put them up on Instagram and stuff like that too. So I'm Instagram Shredini, like the word shred, and then ANIE. And that was really inspiring for me because I started to feel like, when I'd write my part and he would write something, and it was maybe not technically harder than what I was doing, but it was so much more interesting. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to do that. And that was really pushed me. So I think anything like that you can do that pushes you is great. That's exactly what you want to do. I've had that happen a few times in life, like even when I was starting out. I remember being like, hey, how did that person know how to do that? Like, I want to do that. And I think that's a healthy way to be inspired by others. I'll have to look up Rory Gallagher. That would be cool. You should listen to Django Reinhardt. I've listened to Django Reinhardt. I liked everything. You know, my dad was big into blues. I mean, I also write pop songs and sing. So, sky's the limit. I like it all. And I think that's that's also something really interesting. When you're doing your own stuff too, you want to kind of mix things. So sometimes listening to something that's totally out of your genre or your element helps a lot too. But yes, I think jamming people, I think jam tracks, I love jam tracks. That's what I've been doing lately to get myself re-inspired. And then somebody suggested something last week that I actually went and learned. It was a Joe Stump's lick. I forget what it was. Not a lick, but the intro to one of his songs. And it was really cool. Someone was recommending it, and I played it for like hours after that. I thought it was really cool. I like him too. I like Ingve and that style as well. All right. Well, if you guys have questions, I'm going to answer them just for a couple more minutes, and then we are done. I will be back this Thursday at 7 Central, so be sure to check in. We'll be doing more of a technique lesson, but please go ahead and check in, and I will show you what I'm doing. And one more time, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I have heard of Anna. I'm not going to be able to say that last name right. I don't know why I've heard of her at this moment, but I have heard of her. And now I need to Google her, I'm sure. What is my guitar of choice? I think Leo agreed with jam tracks or that you should like everything. I forget who said that, but it was somebody, some like shred god said that, like, you know, or maybe it was, I studied with a couple, I was very fortunate and I got to study with like 3 really famous guitar players in shred, and I don't really know how it happened, and I'm really glad it happened. But I studied with Bruce Boyer and Paul Gilbert from Racer X. Paul Gilbert just like a tiny bit, just a few lessons. And I studied with Chris Broderick from Megadeth. And I think, no, why is that one what you play? I don't understand that question, but I'll answer what I do understand in a second. But they were telling me, I think it was Bruce, was like, when a guitar falls, like I find like beauty in it now, and I didn't used to. And I thought that was so cool. And I was like, oh, I don't know, it's just a very zen way to be about it, and a very cool way do that. If this lesson is over, can you play us something you wrote? I'm trying to record stuff, so I don't really want to give it away, but I can like shred for a second. What is my guitar of choice? I have a custom guitar that I really love, and I've played it a few times on here, and I always get really good feedback when I use it, but it has no fret markers. It was supposed to have fret markers, which is really interesting, but if you've seen that guitar, if you've seen me use it before, it's kind of crazy looking. It's a gold guitar with black lace on it, and it's not loud, but it's, you know, that's a lot going on. And I wanted Roman numeral fret markers because I had a really bad wrist injury, and I was really inspired and moved by Jason Becker's story. And I don't know if you're familiar with Jason Becker, but you should look him up. It's ridiculous. He's an amazing guitar player, and unfortunately not able to play guitar anymore from circumstances beyond his power. And he's still found ways. I mean, he has Lou Gehrig's disease, and he has lived way longer than they thought he would, and he still writes music, and it's amazing, and it's insane. And I remember feeling like, you know, I had tendonitis in both my wrists, and everyone was saying I was never going to play fast again, and all these things, and I was heartbroken. And then I saw him and was like, he's writing music with his eyes. Like, what do I have to complain about? He's like created a whole system where he points to the note qualities and the notes, and he programs music by just using his eyes. And then really famous guitar players and really accomplished guitar players come in and play them, like Marty Friedman and Steve Vai, and it's really cool and really moving. So we are done. I will be here on Thursday. I'll play a little lick for you guys, and then I will see you Thursday at 7 Central, this Thursday. So thank you so much.